All right, so got some more tips for you here. Rotary magazines, gears to the rear. So what does that mean? Gears to the rear. So this is a Beretta 92FS, and this actually has a rotary magazine that goes inside there. So what we mean by gears to the rear is you're always going to take the back portion of this where you see the gears on it, and you're going to face it towards the back of the gun, and as you drop it into place, or as you drop it on the table. Gears to the rear. Get that locked into place, and I slide that back into place, and that's all you have to do. This thing feels real. It's like, I can't tell you like the weight. This is like real feel. It feels like the real gun. It's pretty amazing. So once you're in place there, then it's ready to shoot. All you have to do at that point is make sure you have it loaded up with your CO2, and you're good to go. Now the revolvers here, we get into the revolver side of it. This is a model 686 Smith & Wesson with a 6-inch barrel. This is the make my day gun. So open this up. You can see if I want to change this, the nice thing is I don't have to spend the time trying to load this thing on the gun. I just slide this thing off. Now, I'm going to show you something real quick with the pellets just to make sure. So we know the gears are to the rear, so you have to take the flare on the back portion of the pellet. I don't know if you can actually see that, but you can see the flared portion of it. And we're going to push the nose of it away from the rear of it. And as you load these up, you want to make sure that the front of the pellet does not protrude past the front of the rotary magazine. Because if you do, it'll get hung up, cause jams, and it just makes it kind of a pain. You have to pull it apart and do that. So just do all that stuff right from the very beginning, and we load these up. All right, and so at this point here, gears to the rear. Slide that right back on top, and we're not gonna whip this thing in there. I know that looks cool on TV or whatever, but you don't want to break it. We just press it back into place, and it's ready to go. All you have to do at that point is pull it back and fire it. This is kind of a unique gun. If you guys see it out there, I would buy one of these. This thing feels like the real thing. It's so heavy. So one other thing is I'll go through on this rotary magazine for the 92FS. You can see here, like from the pellets, these are domes. You can see the domes protrude all the way out right to the edge. You just want to make sure that they don't protrude out the front or they don't protrude out the back before you actually load it up. So just take a little time and care. And one of the things you can do is that if you push it in from the back here and for some reason it sticks out the front, if you have a flat surface, you can press it on a flat surface. This is not probably the best surface on here, but you can just spin it around on the top of the flat surface and it'll push it back in there. So if as long as it's not protruding from the back or the front, you're in good shape. You can go ahead and drop the magazine in. And what do we drop it in? Gears to the rear. So with that, you guys have fun slinging lead. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm TX Hog Dude. If you want to follow me on Facebook, it's Eydin Hansen Official. I don't even know how you spell that. Oh, I guess it's EYDIN Hansen, Hansen. With that, you guys have fun slinging lead.